getting here. Can y'all add some light?
Too late. We starting.
Cash. You see, I know why Baby and Birdman got odds.
This Talk to Me podcast, episode 25. I'm your host, Chris.
I'm your co-host, Jazz.
Today we got Sean Wilson on here today, triathlete from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Make some noise.
Team USA. Let's give a round of applause for that.
Woo!
You know. What's up, Sean? Appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you guys having me. I appreciate it. Congratulations to the city of Houston for the Astros winning.
Yeah, correct.
Yes, congratulations.
Shout out to Houston. That was big.
I was in Cyclones last night, and I think Center City or City Center.
City Center, yeah.
And they went absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's the first time they won in history of the franchise, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's how we was in New Orleans when the Saints won the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Definitely.
I get it. It was cool, though.
So let's talk about, this New Orleans, born and raised in New Orleans. Let's start with New Orleans first. What part of New Orleans you from?
I'm out the east, New Orleans East, right there on Lake Forest. I was raised between Club Whispers, the Music Factory, and the Daiquiri Shop. So
yeah, I know
you know Sunday nights was all night. You know,
yeah.
So that was just a triangle of fun in the city every weekend. So yeah, New Orleans East.
What would you say the biggest struggle being raised in New Orleans?
I think the biggest struggle that we have being raised in New Orleans is that we have so many talented people. We just don't have the resources, though.
Correct.
I think like 80% of that city is like super talented, but we just don't have the resources to say, well, hey, I'm gonna introduce you to this or I'm gonna introduce you to that. But it's so much other stuff that we're exposed to at a young age that negates us even getting to the resources.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest problem. We just don't have the resources. Well, anyway, when I was coming up, it might be a little different now. But I graduated from Kennedy.
Yeah.
I didn't need a book sack in high school because we just didn't have books.
True.
Like, I went to a high school for 3 years and we didn't have books. Like, I didn't have a book sack till I got to college. I didn't need it. Mm-hmm. We didn't have books. That should be almost criminal. It's criminal. Like, how do you graduate from high school when you don't have books? But at the same time, it's like, it shows you just how awesome and just how motivated the students are, though. They went to that school, though. Mm-hmm. That still went to college, graduated, got jobs. It shows you the determination that people from that city has. It's ridiculous. But, yeah.
So tell me this. For you, I know you're an athlete now. What made you start getting into the triathlete?
Well, I was always an athlete. I played in a band in New Orleans. That was like...
What band?
I played it for Livingston. I played cymbals for Livingston.
You was with Joe.
Yeah, Joe. I played cymbals at Livingston. Then I went to Warren Easton for a little while. Got into a little trouble. I got kicked out of Warren Easton. Rest in peace, Mr. Ed. Then I went to the Mecca. I went to Kennedy. Once I got to Kennedy, I played cymbals. And it was like the one thing that Doc did, he always made it to where we never had time to do nothing else but band practice. Mm-hmm. And it was like once you get used to that structure, anything else in life is gonna be easy. So I tried my luck at football my last year in high school, my senior year. Ended up getting a concussion. And this was like when concussions was like, they didn't even know what it was. Mm-hmm. So I ended up getting a concussion. And this is the first time I'm telling this story. So I ended up getting a concussion. And what happened was,
yeah. I don't know. Got that phone on? Oh, yeah, don't worry about doing that.
It's like it's looping.
Yeah.
So I go And this is the first time I'm telling this story.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the hospital, got a concussion. So I get back to school. Coach was like, I need you and your mom to come in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So we thinking we gonna get the medical report from the hospital. So they was like, well, Sean had a stinger or whatever. So it was like, okay, and the concussion is fine. So it was like, okay, so I can play next week.
Mm-hmm.
So coach was like, well, we got another issue. So I was like, well, what? So somebody in my family, I'm not gonna say who, went around the school that we was playing that night, and they pulled guns on the coaches. So it was like they gave me and my mom an ultimatum. It was like, well, either your son gonna play football no more, or this other person gotta go to jail. So I was like, okay, I gotta take a back seat to football then.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, that was the end of it.
You wanted to snitch.
Yeah, it was like, that's the end of it then. But it was like, it's like, that was the end of the high school football career. But it was like, but it was like, but the athlete, I'm going to tell you, the one thing about me, even when I was young, I've always wanted to be an athlete. Mm-hmm. I never saw no other job ever that I wanted to do. Doctor, lawyer, nurse, nothing but being an athlete. Mm-hmm. So I went to college. I went to Southern. Tried my luck at playing football, but I was into so much stuff when I first got to Southern. I had to get eligible, so I had to fight to get eligible. By the time I got eligible, it was so much red tape. It was so much red tape till I understood, when you go to college, it's so much that money that's allocated to scholarship athletes. Right. And you got walk-on. So it's like, well, you did do your thing, but we got scholarship athletes we got to pay. Mm-hmm. So it did hurt my heart. It was like, well, no, we're not going to let you play. But the thing about that process, that 2.5 years, I developed so much self-discipline in that whole process. Mm-hmm. And I realized there was nothing I couldn't do if I wanted to do it. So fast forward, once I graduate high school, I played semi-pro football for Louisiana Eagles. It's a semi-pro team in Baton Rouge. Mm-hmm. So I played for them for a little while. And after a while, I let it go. Mm-hmm. Then it was like the gym got boring. So I was like, man, I gotta do something. I gotta do something to challenge me. Yeah. So, long story short, one of my friends at the time, she told me about this race in New Orleans. It was called a Bridgman. It was a duathlon. It's like a two sport. So I'm like, I'll try it. It was a run. I had started doing like the 5Ks or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I did that. In the first race, I crashed my bike. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it, once the race was, it's like the race director told us about like a turn as soon as you get on the bike. So it was like the race was set up like this: you run 2 miles on the West Bank in New Orleans, then you cycle 6 miles over the GNO. That's the big bridge. Then you 6 miles, then you cycle 6 miles back. Then you run another 2 miles. So it was a 2, 12, 2. That was the race. Okay. So on the first leg of the bike, I crashed. So I was like, all right, get all my stuff, fix my bike, get back on it. But after the race was over, it was like, I felt like, that scene in New Jack City when Pookie hit the crack and it was like, I'm back on it. Mm-hmm. So he went to work tripping. Like, that's how I felt. That's how I felt. I was like, I'm in here doing jumping jacks and messing with the ladies, So it was like, this is perfect. So it was like I was hooked. So once I got hooked, it was like, it was something that I wasn't good at and I had to be a student of. Mm-hmm. And once I start being a student, I just progress real fast. Right. So, and I'm here today.
So how long have you been doing this?
Triathlon, this is my 7th year going forward. I started road racing 2 years ago, and I started track cycling. Maybe, I think September 5th was my first day actually on the track with a track bike with me and my coach. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Very.
Because triathlete, I'm just like, that's a...
Yes, it's a definite, for the most part, it's an A-type personality sport. It's an A-type personality because it comes with a lot of... Like, triathlon, it's not necessarily how hard you train, but it's how much discipline you have to live the lifestyle. Because it's not just you swim, run, and bike. You gotta just as much time as you train, you gotta give that much time to your body to recover.
Right.
So it's like, okay, if I train let's say if I train 20 hours a week, I gotta rest at least half 80% of that to get my body ready to train again.
Right.
So it's a cool sport. You know, it's taken me all over the world. I've been to Australia, I've been to Spain, I've been to Canada, I've been places I'm like, how the hell did I get here? But it's like growing up in New Orleans, I didn't know this sport existed.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have the resources to it. And it's like when you do it, it's like, wow, like where was the people in New Orleans doing this that why I didn't see them?
Yeah.
But, you know, in life, it happens like that. Sometimes it happens like that. Sometimes you have to be the person to introduce it to the people in your culture. So, yeah.
So how do you prepare yourself, like, before you go and do, like, your triathlon? Like, is there something that you do, like, before each race?
Before each race, train.
Well, I mean, like, no, like, before, like,
train.
Like, why you, I know train.
Easy question.
No, don't do all that. But is this something
like super easy? Eat Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
No, like, is it some type of what's the word I'm looking for? Like, some type of like thing that you do like before each race that you do like every time to just like help you like get through it? Like, you pray, you like
like night before, day of.
Like, no, the day of, like, as soon as you're about to start, like,
I can say this. Most races start at probably it's an early morning. Okay. Triathlon is an early morning sport.
Okay.
So because I'm a triathlete, I don't have long nights. I'm in the bed probably by 8:30, 9 o'clock. Sleep. Not laying there watching TV, but sleep.
Like,
because most of the time, in the summertime, you want to get up early and start your training because it gets so hot. The wintertime is different. You want to start a little later because you want to get the sun out. But I can say, before a race, I'm not going to lie. It's two things that I do, and this is going to be weird. I listen to Southern band when I wake up. I'm still a band head. So once I get up, I gotta cut some Southern SU. I gotta cut the band on. But on the way to the race, and while I'm there, it's that Young Jeezy. That first album. I think
first I'm gonna stack my cheese.
That one.
What?
Oh my. Once I put the Jeezy on,
I already know what it was. You didn't have to take me.
It's over.
You take me back to Atlanta. I already know where it goes.
Once I put the Jeezy on the first album, I think that's what that is. Damn, I hate not knowing something. I'm making a reference.
I'm gonna find out what it is. Keep talking.
I want to say that's.
I'm gonna find out what it is. For
Thug Motivation 101, something like that.
Maybe mixtape.
No, it's the album.
It's the album. Hold up.
We're gonna find out in a second. But when I put the Jeezy on. It's over.
It's over for you.
It's
over.
Like,
I got this. It's done. Like, I
Shamu
like,
and Jaws could team up to try to come eat me. It don't matter.
It don't matter because you got it. Like,
don't
you're
matter.
done. Like, everybody else can go home.
Shamu, Jaws, Anaconda.
The Inspiration?
It don't matter. Yeah.
The Inspiration?
No. It's the first one.
I Am the Street Dream?
No, keep going. It's the first one.
Oh, Thug Motivation?
That's the one.
That's it?
That's the one. That's the one.
Well, Standing Ovation, Let's Get It.
Yes.
Go Crazy.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Jeezy is over.
Okay,
it's over.
You talk about this? It might come on. Not. No,
it's not gonna work because you want it to work. That's how electronics are.
No, I know why it's not working.
Give me a mic right now.
You ready?
You be ready like that.
Look, if I hear that in church, I run around. You know how they take off in church?
Yes.
Play Jeezy and them run around. They be like, what's wrong with this guy? What's he doing?
I got you. I feel where you're coming from. I feel where you're coming from.
Yes.
I definitely feel where you're coming from. I definitely feel. Well, look at that. Let's hold up. Well, guess what, y'all? This Talk to Me podcast. This is episode 25. Again, I appreciate you, Sean, for coming on. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors: Valon Consulting, Resources for Better Health, Ashley, my favorite hygienist, and New Orleans Hookah. Without my sponsors, we ain't shit. So I appreciate y'all. Monday, we're actually going to be live from Alley Cat. So we're going to have a live audience on some Wendy Williams type shit. And
just do not pass out.
Yeah, that's the only
nothing that's going to overheat you and make you pass out.
I ain't trying to pass out.
Whitney at the shit dog, though. Shit dog. But
yeah, she these motherfucking lights about to make me pass out right now. But again, I appreciate you coming on.
No doubt. I appreciate y'all for
And it's crazy because when somebody tell me they're from New Orleans, I be like, I know him, or I know him from seeing somewhere. Yeah. I say, oh, he must be low key.
Yeah.
So you low key.
I mean, you got to realize that what I do is not just a sport; it's a whole lifestyle. So a lot of my times is not out.
Yeah.
Like the last probably 7-8 years of my life has been early mornings, early nights, like getting into bed, what I'm eating. So it's real structured.
Yeah.
So, but once I do get out, I was telling Casey, I'm like, man, I gotta watch it because I don't go out that much. So if I start getting in the mood to want to go out, I'm gonna have a conflict because it's gonna be like train to go out. I'm going out.
Yeah.
So you gotta really monitor how much fun you have.
I can learn something from you right now.
Yeah,
my structure
is
my structure is out
all the time.
24/7
all the time.
I thought about like I graduated from college, right? I got a bachelor's and a master's. I started in Southern in '98. But I really didn't start till fall '99 because I was just into so much nonsense.
Right.
Yeah.
So I look at, I started in fall '98. I finished with my master's, I think, in '07. That's too long to be in school. But at the same time, I look at,
you did it though.
I got a bachelor's and a master's, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You look at graduation. Mm-hmm. You look at how long you spent on stage. Mm-hmm. Probably let's say 10 seconds. Let's round up to 10 seconds.
Okay.
But at 7 seconds, they calling somebody else's name.
Yeah.
So in 2 graduations, they give me 20 seconds to celebrate something I did in 8 years. So 8 years of preparation, 20 seconds of celebration.
Yeah.
That's how life is.
It is.
Like most people think I want to have just as much fun as I'm gonna work, but it don't work like that. Like, not for mine anyway. Not for what I do. It just don't work like that. Like, you really have to be in love, in lust with the process, whatever you're trying to do.
Right.
Like, you're gonna have time to celebrate, but you really have to dial yourself into the process and what you're doing because that's where it's at. Like, you asked me what you did for graduation day. I don't know, but I can tell you what I did freshman year.
Right. I can tell you that I did freshman year.
I can tell you about that first party, but graduation day, I don't know because that was the end of the process.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, you didn't celebrate or nothing.
You celebrated a little bit, but you don't remember because it's so short lived. The process is so long to get in there. It's like that's where all the memory is at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that for graduation. But besides graduating.
Right.
You say I didn't have no fees, so I actually got my degree. So
what did you get your degree in? I
got a degree in criminal justice, master's and bachelor's.
Nice.
Yes.
So what do you? So I know you doing triathlon. That's what you do like full time. Like it's you 24/7. So how long do you want to continue to do this? Do you have any plans for the future? Like what is your?
Definitely. As far as the plans, I want to do this as long as my body can.
Okay.
You know, I mean, the one thing about me, I am not afraid to be the first person to do something. Mm-hmm. It's like I'm not afraid to say. Like my friend Keenan always tell me, he was like, man, when we was young, we used to sneak into the pools, right? My sister used to live in this complex in New Orleans called Chenal Creek. So we would always like jump the fence, but it was like the off seasons when the pool would be dirty. Mm-hmm. So he'd be like, man, while we sitting around on the side, the pool would be like, let's see if the water cool or not cold. You already in the water. It's like, I'm gonna try it. Mm-hmm. As long as I'm not hurting nobody physically or myself, I'm gonna try it. You know. Mm-hmm. So it's just I'm gonna push this whole sport, this whole culture as far as I can, especially and expose it to more of the people in my neighborhood or my surroundings, because it's for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's for everybody. Just to see just to introduce them to it.
Yeah.
Because it's an outlet. Sometimes people want to take it serious, but sometimes it's a social aspect involved in it also.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to be around good, positive people. That's the one thing I realized in life. It's like a lot of people have a lot of negative energy around them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I do because all the people that I'm around, it's all positive.
Yeah,
it's all positive. So I
I
don't get the negative vibes. Now sometimes you might get around some people that bring the bull crap around you, but for the most part, my social circle is filled with people with positive vibes, and we just giving it to each other.
Right.
So it's not. It's a little different, and I want to bring people in that realm to let them know it ain't all negativity. It ain't all. Everything is not the Illuminati. Everything is not a secret. You got people that actually get up in the morning and they enjoy life.
Yeah.
Everybody got their struggles in life, but you got some people who get up and like, you know what? I appreciate my life.
Yeah.
So,
Because it could be worse.
Yes, man.
It could be worse.
Yes. I can say 2017 has been a different year for me. It's like I lost my mom to cancer January 11, and I just lost my dad to cancer October 7th. So you think about a person losing two parents in 1 year. It's like, damn, like that's unheard of. You don't want to lose a parent, period.
Right.
But to lose two in 1 year, it makes you a different person.
Yeah.
It makes you look at life and like, damn, like I really appreciate people.
Incoming call.
But it's like
incoming call.
You realize
incoming call.
You know, you realize you don't have all the time you think you have. You know what I'm saying? It makes you have a lack of procrastination. It makes you say, you know what? I'm not gonna lay here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna get up 10 minutes earlier.
Right.
Because I don't know what could possibly happen.
You're right.
They call it?
I need to start doing that.
Yeah.
Because I'll be like, I'm just like
Still
another
calling?
20 minutes and just be late to work. It's not even much of a deal.
Well, this Talk to Me podcast. I'm sorry. I know somebody just called just now.
Too early. We ain't open that up yet.
We didn't open the hotline up yet. Damn. We still trying to get. They're ready to call. Somebody must trying to get in touch with Sean.
What's going on?
Look. We gonna open the lines up. There you call. Now you can't just call unexpected. That's called some stalker shit. We ain't doing that right now. I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to learn my mans. I'm trying to learn about Sean Wilson. We trying to learn his life story right now. And I'm still listening. Then we're going to open the lines up for y'all to call. Then y'all call and ask whatever y'all want to ask. It's open. You don't
100%. Yeah, I'm an ass.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's nothing going to be off limits.
This is Talk to Me podcast, and it's whatever. It's adult talk. It's whatever you want to say.
100%.
I don't hold nothing back. I don't plead the fifth, because if you don't want to answer no question, you can always plead the fifth.
Nah, I'm not going to
do that around
Look,
here.
I'm a real reserved person, but just for the simple fact that Astros won,
Yup.
I'm going to be
Open.
forthcoming.
That means anything's possible. That's basically what that means.
Anything's possible tonight.
But again, I know you say you learned bullshit in Paris. I'm sorry to hear that, because I wouldn't know. I lost my father, so
yeah.
But I was prepared for it because he'd been sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the situation. But like you said, you had cancer, so you knew at any time it could happen.
Yeah.
So I think you got a chance to brace yourself because you know they're going through something. You know it could be a possibility of it happening. Yeah. So that's how I knew for my father. So I knew anytime it could happen. Yeah. But if you know somebody just healthy and it just pop up and you just, hey, what? You know what I'm saying? It probably changed. It'll be more of a reaction.
But I'm going to say this. It's hard to live without somebody that's been living your whole life.
Yeah.
Even if they sick.
It's
like now you have to relearn how to live without them.
Yeah.
It's like you really have to get up every day and remind yourself your parent has passed, because your mind is used to you calling them.
Yeah.
Even though when you see them, it's like when my mom passed, it's like I still didn't believe it. Like I went to the funeral and when I saw it still was confusing.
Yeah, it still didn't sink in.
It's still I had to touch her cold body and I'm like, wait a minute. Damn, this is really my mom. Like my mom's type of person. My mom, that was her 4th time with cancer. So she dealt with cancer about 24 years, I think. So when you see your mama go through that and she's still strong and she's still working, you think mom is the superhero. It's
Yeah.
nothing that she can't do. But when you see her go down, and it's like, damn. It's like, wait a minute. It's serious this time. Like, it's not. This is not a game.
Yeah.
So it gets to the point where you really have to sit down and be like, wow, this life stuff is serious. Like, now I have to learn to live without my mom.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, well, okay, I still got my dad. And then it's like, he leaves. So it's like, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, God, this don't seem fair.
Yeah. Right.
Wait a minute. Like, what straw did I pull to get this? But that's life. I mean, it's like, people tell me, man, I can't imagine how you feel. I would tell anybody, you never want to imagine what that feels like. To have your parents pass and you have to bury them. It's like, I know it's possible, but it's just, for me, I can say it was a different feeling. It was a different feeling.
Well, put it this way, and we actually supposed to bury our parents.
Correct.
Am I correct?
Correct.
You know, in New Orleans, our parents is burying us
Continuously.
So, you know, I don't think they rather have it no other way.
Right.
Than we burying them, then they burying us. Because
Right.
I see a lot of people burying dudes and kids at 32. Like, I buried my uncle at 96.
Right.
You know, 96 that's a celebration.
He lived a life.
That's what I'm saying. That's not nothing to mourn about. That's a celebration.
Yeah.
You probably mourn, but that's a celebration because that's the point. You live in 96, 97 years. You get to see your niece, your grandkids, your grandkids.
And that's the one thing that I can say. At least both of my parents got into their 70s.
Yeah, that's
They
big.
got in their 70s. The only thing that it kind of sucks that I never got to give my mom a grandchild because she kept asking me like 2 years before, you give me a grandchild. But I'll never see my mom play with my grandkids.
So you don't have no kids?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Ladies, we have a special. Ladies, we have a special.
He's single too.
Ladies, we have a special going on right now.
Ain't got no kids. He's single.
Ladies, we have a special going on right now.
That's the one thing that sucks, and it's like, even when I get married, like, you're not gonna have your mom there to be like, look at my son.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It's I think about those things, but at the same time, people always say, well, she'll be looking down. I'm like, I'm selfish. I want to hear.
Yeah.
It's a difference. I don't want to look it down. I want to hear.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's a process, man. It's a process.
Yeah,
but
that's true. That's definitely true.
yeah, when you have good people around you, when you got your brothers and sisters in your family, it's a better process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a better process.
Well, now we're taking hotline callers. If y'all want to call in, it's 713-632-2172. 713-632-2172. If anybody got questions for Sean, y'all can call in. I know y'all on Facebook Live. Look at whoing. I need y'all to leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? Come through. We on YouTube, SoundCloud, Instagram,
Twitter.
Snapchat now, and Twitter. So our Snapchat is Talk to Me. Everything Talk to Me podcast.
Yeah.
So we need some. We just started our actually our hotline is the first time we trying this today. So let's make this positive.
There's all type of history being made today.
Everything being made today.
God,
Snapchat started today. The live hotline started today. So y'all can go ahead and dial in. But while we doing that, we go actually talk to Sean.
Oh,
what's up with the ladies?
We gonna put them in the hot seat.
Yeah, put them in there. We can put him in there.
I keep an AC for the hot seat.
So,
I keep an AC on deck for the hot seat.
I do have a question. I
got an answer.
Okay, I heard this rumor about you and this rapper. What's her name? 3D Nati? Is that right? You did a
3D Nati. Yes. She's an awesome rapper from New Orleans.
I heard of her. She's good.
Very talented young lady. Yes.
I heard about a little scene.
Well,
explain that. Tell us.
Well, I don't want to give the video away, but this is the second installment on her album.
Incoming call.
They're up somebody.
Incoming call.
Take it.
Incoming call.
Take it.
Oh my God.
You all Talk to Me podcast. Talk to us.
Whoa!
Who this is?
I'm trying to talk to Columbus Short right now, man.
That must be Tommy. That's
up, shout out?
What's up, T? What's up, Johan? What's up?
That boy said Columbia Short. That's a good one.
I see it now.
What's up, dude? What's up, baby?
I'm cool, I'm proud of you, big dog. That's all I wanted to mess with your ass like
Yeah,
this,
what's
man.
up? I'm in your town, bro. I'm in your town, man. I'm in the town. How the family doing, bro?
Everybody's good, dog. Just checking on you, dog. Yeah, happy to see you out here, man.
I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you calling in, Tony.
All right, Chris, man.
That's
I
right.
gotta
That's
get
up.
on this show next year.
Y'all gotta have him and his wife on here.
No, Tony funny as a motherfucker.
Him and his girl been together since like before Christ. So you gotta get him on here.
Shout out to Lil Jet. I see Jet over there looking like a motherfucking speedster on the field. Shout out to Lil Jet, man.
I got to finish watching, man.
All right, appreciate you calling in, Tony.
Y'all gotta get him and his wife on here.
They funny. They went to Kennedy too.
Yes, they've been together since like I think
Since
like,
Kennedy, huh?
since the placenta. I don't know. I don't know. They've been together so long, but they got a cool relationship. Like they are like that whole relationship goals, the family, the kids. They got it.
Yeah.
Like they got it. Like Tony and his wife Janine, they cool, man.
Yeah, they've been together for
They've
as
been
long as I
together
knew. Since whatever.
The placenta.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means, but
The
that's a
placenta,
long
that's what I mean.
time.
Like,
That's
because they
a
was like,
very,
they came out
very
the
long.
womb.
Yes, they
was
came out together.
That's called strength.
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it
they
takes.
got it. I don't know what it is, but they need to sell it.
Nah, real talk. Real talk.
They got it.
Real talk. We don't have that no more. What's the question you
So
had?
back to this rumor.
What's the rumor? Like,
I don't know, y'all did, because I've seen it. It's a little
I actually went in the DM trying to get her to come on the show. So I'm
nah, T.
I gotta, because I seen it.
Because everybody says she's humble,
it
she
was
cool.
very-
Oh
man,
it was
nah,
hot.
nah,
it was
T.
spicy.
Nah, T is a sweetheart. She is awesome. Like, I met her through my little niece Shalita. And I remember the first time I met Nati, we was at a crawfish bar for me and my little niece's birthday. So they had guys in the backyard. We was on 4th Street, Uptown. And they was battling. And this little girl came, and she was just bashing every guy that got on the mic. So I remember my mama saying, who is that little girl with all that cursing? Because she just had a mouth, but she was wrecking shop back there. And it was like, I was like, damn, she got it. Like, she got it. So it's like anytime she called, and I told her this, anytime she called and she need me for anything, we ain't no lawyers, no paperwork, I'm there. Because I've been knowing her. Plus, we gotta support each other.
Yeah.
Better yet, don't support me, invest in me. You know what I'm saying? Because you get a return later on. So yeah, Nati, we did a video, Total. She did it on YouTube and on her website. So the new video, I want to say the premise is that she got married. I'm the ex. And
you in that video?
yeah,
I saw the video.
It's a little bit of cheating going on. But
I saw that.
At the same time, that was my first time, I'm going to say, doing an intimate scene.
It
and
was
cool.
really intimate.
It was cool. I mean, to be honest, I lost some female friends over it. But the thing about it, I feel like if I evoked an emotion, I must have did a good job.
Yeah.
Well, I saw
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
Listen, ladies, I saw it and I was like, wait, are y'all really doing this?
No,
shit? 'Cause it was so real.
I need to see it. I need to see it. Shit.
No,
Okay.
But it's
That's
like,
what he doing.
But it's like once if you're gonna do something, do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you try to. You want to be talented, but sometimes people don't understand. You have so many different talents.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's art imitating life, but at the same time, it's like you have a lot of your favorite celebrities doing intimate scenes or sex scenes, and it's like, oh, that was hot. But if somebody doing it, it's like, well, I don't like you doing that. I'm looking like, that mean it was good then.
I'm not just gonna lie. Y'all look good. I was just like,
I just saw the picture of you and her. I didn't see that. She did the research on that. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, and people was like, yeah, you and Nati together. I'm like, no, we were on set.
Y'all was acting.
But the thing about it, if people think that's my girl,
yeah,
I mean, it's working.
It
like
is.
It's working. And when the
definitely
video
is.
drops, whenever she drop it, it's gonna have that effect. So I feel like anything I do, as far as on the performance side of art,
Yeah.
if it doesn't make you have a certain emotion,
Yeah.
it wasn't that good.
It made me have a certain emotion.
Oh, what?
We're not talking about me though. We're not talking about me though. Anyways,
Hold
back
on.
on you.
Hold on. You got
Back
hot?
on you. Back on you. So you saying shut the fuck up, Chris.
About to check her drawers.
Right.
Whoa.
Well there. Anyway, so back on you. So you single.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Because I want to know. I want to know. Because I was thinking she got a whole girl.
I'll say this. When you're a man, I'm gonna say this. When you're a man, and sometimes when you're going through life and you're still finding yourself, and my life is very unconventional. It's always been like that. I've always been different. Sometimes it's hard when people look at your outer shell and think you're like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when I meet females, sometimes they think I'm one way, and it's when they find out I'm something different, it might not be what they wanted. It's like instantly when somebody see you, they automatically say, "Well, I want that person to be this in my life." And it's like, "Well, time out. You haven't met me yet.
Yeah.
I might don't have that to give." And just sometimes like. When I meet females, it's like they're scared.
For what?
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the safe guy. Like I'm not a 9 to 5 guy. I'm not gonna go to work at 9, come home at 5, and be home at 5:03 in the door. Hey, honey, huh? My whole thing is in life. My life has shown me the earth is to be roamed. Either you can roam it by yourself or with me. Understand, if you want an unconventional life, you have to do unconventional things.
Yeah.
You can't wake up every day and want to do the regular stuff and think you're going to get above regular things in life.
Yeah,
It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just like me traveling to all those different countries. The biggest drawback that I had is I didn't share it with nobody. It wasn't nobody there to say, I was the only person benefited. I feel like somebody else should have benefited to say, I went here with Sean.
Yeah.
Even if it was a little boo, whatever.
Somebody
else should have said, you know what, I'm going with him. But at the same time, it's like, everybody can't go. Everybody is not equipped to say, I want to make that move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not hard, but at the same time, it's like, sometimes you have to be careful who you pair yourself with.
True.
Because sometimes, I'm going to tell you that the beautiful thing about y'all women. Y'all women could bring a man way further than we ever thought we could go. But if you get with the wrong one, y'all can bring us so low. We could be looking up at Satan. Like, damn, how you get up there?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like a one. Don't get me. I'm going to tell you like this. Yeah, guys be like, I ain't worried about the money. F the girl, I'm getting to the money. No, not if you look at all the wealthy men, not rich but wealthy, all of them married. You need that woman to give you that balance to say, babe, wait a minute, don't do that. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that, babe. Think about this before you do it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So sometimes, the relationships. I mean, I'm a relationship dude. I can't deal with so many different girls. I like relationships. I'm a sucker for love.
So you saying,
I'm a sucker for love.
You hear that?
I'm a sucker for love. So
Brandy Frank Lawrence.
that's my girl. Be frank.
He said, "Tell the truth." LOL.
I am
You
picky.
Oh, what she doing? But that.
Brandon know me. She know I'm
What you mean by picky? What you mean by picky? Explain that. Explain it.
The toes need to be right.
I'm gonna say this. I'm attracted to girls who just stand out. And it's not saying that you above the rest, but you're comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be like, okay.
Fat ass. Nice chest.
Ass or titty man?
I know. I want both. I like options.
okay.
I don't want no choices.
Oh,
I want options.
You want it
I
like
want both.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
Hey,
It's
you
perfect.
gotta
When you
ask
order your
every
pizza, you want pepperoni or you want beef on it? I don't know. We need to know.
Supreme. Give me
everything.
I want to pick stuff off. Give me everything.
Oh God.
I want to pick it off. I don't want choices. I want options.
You want everything.
Like you in
right?
church.
Give me everything.
Amen.
Look, it's like the usher.
I'm just saying.
Look, it's like that usher in church when she give you peppermint. She have the green and the red. She don't just have the red or the green. She gives you both of them.
Right.
You like shit? I want
Yeah.
both. I want one of these.
Look, that usher.
I'm done.
Look, that usher
I'm
gonna
so
give you.
done.
She gonna give you 2 envelopes. She gonna give you the love offering, the tithes, and the TV ministry.
Oh my
You got options. Who you want to get to?
You got options.
I'm done. So what are you looking for in a female?
You know, I used to look at the body, how pretty she was,
Of
and
course.
you know, if she had tattoos, it was just I like them. I like those rebel girls.
Mm-hmm.
I love the neck tattoos.
Yeah.
I like the sleeves, but at the same time, it's like I realized. Everybody look at the girl with the sleeve in here.
Shout out to my girl Brittany over here. She's been holding it down, holding Talk to Me podcast family.
Everybody looked at the girl with the sleeve.
That just sounds like.
But I'm gonna tell you now. You know, nowadays because I have nieces, I have a sister, I have to be wise about the females I pick and how I present myself. So I like to meet girls who like theyself.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, it's a difference. I feel like it's a difference because I'm getting older. It's a difference for me seeing that you're attractive and me being actually attracted to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can be like, oh, she's cute. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not
good.
willing to risk anything
Right.
or to give anything up to be with her.
Yeah.
But once you see that girl, and Brandon Frank knows, I've been in her.
What brand this is? I don't know.
Brandon, she's from Lafayette. I met her at
She's from
Southern.
Lafayette. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like I was at they always do this big crawfish brawl in Baton Rouge, and I met my girlfriend there, or a girl I dealt with, and it was like me and Brandy were standing together, and I was like, Brandy, who is that? And she was like, this is such and such. I'm like, that's my next girlfriend.
Just like that.
Just like instant, I made a decision, and she was like, nah, Sean, whatever. So I'm like, okay, to protect this decision I made, I got to keep it on the DL so nobody don't mess this up.
Yeah.
Couple of months later, no, I'm lying. A couple of weeks later,
Damn, just like that. So what happened?
so it just didn't work out.
What
But
the-
it didn't work out. We broke up, but it was beautiful the while it lasted.
How long it lasted?
Right about a year, I think.
Okay.
Oh, right under a year. It was beautiful
It
though.
was beautiful. That's
Yes.
wonderful. Beautiful.
Well, again, this is episode 25. We got my homie Sean Wilson on from New Orleans. Hey, if y'all on Instagram, gonna follow us at Talk to Me Podcast, Snapchat Talk to Me Podcast, YouTube is Talk to Me. I need y'all to go on YouTube and subscribe. That'd be nice.
Yes. I love you too.
Yeah, I love YouTube too.
I love you too.
Actually, y'all gonna get to see Sean in video. If y'all want to see how he work, y'all get to see him in video.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
y'all. When this 3D Not T video hit, you gonna really, and I'm gonna tell you something about this woman. She does everything herself. I've never seen an artist stand there in a wedding dress.
I'm wondering why it's taking so long for her to blow up, and half of these women rappers ain't even on her level. That's what bothers me.
I'm gonna tell you, with her, I just think she's so good. She's so good at what she does. It's scary almost. It's like she's before her time.
She hitting freestyles every Monday,
The girl,
killing it.
but you got to realize, you can't box that in. You can't give her direction. You can't tell her stop doing that. See, once you get mainstream, and it always happens when people fight. I want the deal. After a year after they deal, it's like, I hate the deal. I don't want the money. It's like, well, wait a minute. This is what you rapping for. Now, when you get it, you don't realize there's a business side to this. Now they're telling you what you can't do, who you can't be around, and everybody change around you. So I think with her, she's so grounded in herself, and that's what's going to give her the longevity. She's not going to sell herself short. She's not going to sell herself short. But the last video, I seen this woman in a wedding dress doing her performance and still giving direction to everybody out there and flying a drone. I'm like, how are you doing this?
Damn.
That's what we talk about. Your boy.
Like, how are you doing this?
Yeah.
But she's a self-contained unit. Now she got a solid team behind her. But the one thing I can say she is an artist. And when you're an artist, sometimes you don't want people coming in telling you how to do your art.
Yeah.
Or saying, well, do it like this because this is what the mainstream wants.
Because that's what they will do. They will tell you how to do it.
And a lot of people, they don't realize, well, they do realize how good she is. They do realize, but sometimes it's just like, sometimes you could hear a song, and you be like, this shit is whack. Mm-hmm. But if you hear it 150 times, it's like, well, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Because it's repetitive. It's the same thing. With her, when you listen to her music, it's like, wait, run that back. What did she say?
Yeah.
Like, what did she just say?
Mm-hmm.
So, and
like her freestyle was, man.
Oh my God. She put one up. She did over that Lauryn Hill doo-wop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She killed it. She killed it.
That Lauryn Hill doo-wop.
She killed it.
She murdered it.
She killed it. She definitely
killed
it.
She, oh my God.
I'm trying to see what they call that.
She kills it, man. She really kills it. But
what was that called? That was
that Monday morning exercise.
That was the Lauryn Hill, huh?
Yeah, the doo-wop. She just put that out too.
Just put it out
Monday.
She got the oh, okay.
Yeah, she got the whole freestyle on there. Yeah, she do her thing. And she be talking about real issues. Like,
that you been looking for your friend, the one you let hit, man in the VIP with the ends. Seen them in the pins that you thinking like Lorenz. Dead presidents, upgrading your residence. iMessaging, by how your pussy get wetter than. Top on the room, let him slide in your room. Assume that he be the type to be a groom. So you let him hit first night, no balloon.
Damn! Thanks, I felt that one.
Local thought touring, Snapchat story when he picking you up. Brought you to Five Guys, sucked his dick in the truck. Not knowing what his partners that he calls.
Five Guys, I like Five Guys too.
I know, they got some good food.
She just a little scary, I fucking feed her at Grammys. Meanwhile, they feed you lies that keep you happy. 4 months in, you hit him, he answer gladly. Think he about to put you under with wood, hitting notes like Kerry. See what I did there? Instead, you informed him that he had a kid there. Total dispel, how you got wool like Ric Flair, watching his wrist glare. Haven't played that position, but I know a couple chicks there. MC in it, many men with shiny pendants. Trying to play white, but end up another appendage. Fighting over child support percentage independent. 3 weeks since you been looking for your friend.
That girl, man.
Woo!
Oh, shit. I felt that at the beginning. I was like, damn it, she's talking stuff.
Yeah,
and she don't be on no disrespectful.
No, she hit you with the real shit.
For real, make you think, be like, damn, let me read.
And the thing about Nati, a lot of people don't realize, she talked greasy on that record, but she is so like a sweet, cuddly person. Like she's total opposite. Like she got an alter ego. It's like she be so soft spoken, but once she put them earphones on and that music start. She's a different person.
She ain't got no kids either, though.
Nah, I don't think so. Nah, no.
I said she don't got no kids, though.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so
either. I don't think she got no kids.
Nah,
I think she's just okay.
Yeah. This guy.
No, I'm just saying. Right. I know she's single. I'm
right.
You trying to be Chuck Woolery?
No, man. I'm just saying, like, you know. So, bam, when I post a picture, chick came in my DM like, damn, I know he ain't got nobody fat. I'm like, pause, man. I just posted a picture on my podcast tonight. You know, I got some freaks following me. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
shout out to the freaks.
Shout out to the freaks. Without freaks, life wouldn't even be relevant without freaks.
What would it be?
So shout out to the freaks, huh?
The freaks. Look, the freaks got to teach the non-freaks how to be freaks.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Like,
it's a win.
It's a saying. Do you believe in it? A woman in the streets, freak in the sheets.
Sheets, couch, kitchen,
yeah,
bar,
bed,
anywhere.
Pick your poison.
Shower. Like,
so, do you believe in head while you driving?
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, but see, yeah, I'm extra sensitive, so yeah.
You can't be on the highway. You gotta be on the street somewhere.
You gotta be on Haynes. You gotta be on Haynes.
We got to be on Almanac.
Okay, nobody coming to Almanac.
Nobody.
Yeah, and nobody writing
You can
Almanac.
smell the dead bodies, but
So
you just
bad he said I'm
not
extra sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm extra
Don't be doing that shit on the
sensitive.
highway
So,
because we will die in crash.
You gotta catch me close to the house. It
Yeah.
can't be just when we in rush hour. I don't care. We in behind a tent. We're gonna wreck. We're gonna have an accident. Yeah, it's just
so bad.
sorry. Yeah,
That's
it's
funny.
just
That's funny as fuck. You
Yeah.
honest. You.
yeah.
I got a question. One of my people want to know what's your meal plan.
For the most part, I do a lot of vegetables, and chicken and fish. I don't eat any meat, and it's not saying that it keeps the weight off. But I realized within training, one of the most important things that you have to understand is recovery. And sometimes it's like when you eat a big meal. It's like everybody say, "Oh, I got the itis. I'm getting sleepy," and it's like you don't realize that you're not getting sleepy. Your body has to shut down to digest everything you just put in it. And it's like you gotta digest the chicken, the gravy that's on the chicken, the rice, the macaroni.
Yup.
Everything you put in, your body has to shut down to digest everything individually. So it's not necessarily that, I'm not going to eat it because it's not good for me, but I realize it's a lifestyle. So a lot of times I eat a lot of vegetables. For the most part, I fast every day till noon. I try to. Because for what I do, I eat after 12 o'clock, so I'm going to eat enough for my body to sustain. It's like I realized probably like 10 years ago, it's two ways you can eat.
Yeah.
You can eat to live, or you can eat because shit tastes good.
That's
I used to
how I
eat because shit tastes good.
Yeah, that's how
Shit
I
tastes
eat all the
good.
time.
So I'm going to eat. So, but I realized once the performance side of me came out, and I'm talking about athletics, once the performance side came out, you caught that, huh? Got a freak in here. Once I realized about the performance side, I had to.
Wait over that nigga.
I'm getting sweat in Texas right now.
I had to eat to live, and I had to eat to perform. So it's like I had to eat so the stamina could be when I say I want to stop. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference from when you tell your body, I want you to go this long until I get tired. And it's possible. It's possible.
My mind went off. I'm sorry.
So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But it's mostly like chicken, vegetables. Now, don't get me wrong. I still go to Whole Foods and get my veggie pizza and my French fries. Like I love French fries. Like if somebody told me you go to hell for eating French fries, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just go because I like French fries.
It is what it is.
Like I love French fries. Like French fries. Like
It's so good.
they good.
I had some today. And I was
Yes.
like, oh, Jesus, they so
But-
good.
On the same token, you have to really monitor, your diet and what you're
Yeah.
taking, and it's like by me having older parents. My mom was a minister, and it was funny how she used to say, we need to pray for sister such and such, put it on the prayer list because she got high blood pressure, or she have some type of food related illness. And I was a smart ass. I'd be like, so mom, why y'all don't pray that she stop eating the soul food? Like, don't pray that her blood pressure go down. Let's pray she stop eating fried chicken.
Correct. No,
Let's
true.
go to the source. It's
Yeah.
like, think about when you have a funeral and somebody die from high cholesterol, 5-time bypass surgery. When you go to the repast, all the food that the person was eating that could have caused their death, we're ingesting it. Like, think about it.
No, it's
We're
true.
eating the fried chicken, the macaroni and cheese with the burnt top. I don't know why that always burns. But we're eating all this stuff that's going to clog your arteries. So it's a cycle.
No, it's true.
It's like, what funeral you went to had a vegetable tray?
That's why you got some niggas being there like, you eat, I'm good.
It's like,
Yeah,
it's
it's true.
different. It's like, and you got them check code drinks. I know you're from New Orleans, you know what them check code drinks about. But it's weird that a person could pass at a funeral from maybe a food-related illness, but we go to the funeral and everybody eat the same shit. Not saying it's not good, don't taste good, but it's just like it's not good for you. The cycle continues.
Yeah.
So
There's a timetable for that shit. I'm going to New Orleans. I probably eat that, and you good. You
Right.
can go back to your regular life, but
right.
in New Orleans, it's continuously.
Oh my God, it's just and I love New Orleans because it's like you can be walking up the street from Mardi Gras and people have food. Be like, come on, baby, come on, eat.
Yeah,
It's like eat what? Come on in. You're hungry? Come on in.
All right.
yeah.
Come
Real
on
talk.
in.
Everybody got food stamps.
Yes.
That's one.
Come on in. Come on
Everybody
in.
get to eat. That's one good thing. And shout out to New Orleans. Again, this is Talk to Me Podcast, y'all. This is episode 25. I got my people Sean Wilson on. If y'all not paying attention, go to @Sean Wilson. Y'all go follow him on Instagram. Say everything on the same thing, Facebook and everything. Huh?
Yes,
Wilson.
it's Sean Wilson 504.
It's Sean Wilson,
Yeah.
everything. I'm actually take Sean out tonight, man. I got something set up for him tonight to enjoy himself
You
tonight.
don't go out that much.
You might well get have a good fun.
You don't go out that much, so
You know, he's single, so I'm actually gonna take him out to Alley Cat and go himself. You know, have a little fun.
It's trust me.
Ah,
Trust
alright.
me.
Yeah, because you had a wild night.
We're not
Rough
talking about
night.
me.
We took it up for a birthday.
No, we're not
Rough
talking
night. We ain't gonna talk about her
we're
night.
not talking about me.
Oh man,
Just know it was fun. It was definitely fun.
she had a great night.
Yeah,
A great
it
night.
was all.
But we still taking callers. But what we usually do at the end of the Talk to Me podcast, we let the guests ask us questions, whatever you want to know, and we answer whatever you want
It's
to
the
know.
end
about.
already?
Well, we 56 minutes and 18 seconds in. We always do an hour episode.
Alright, that's fine.
But if the question's good, we keep going. We don't gotta stop. It's no.
I'm an open book. I'm a pretty reserved person, but I said tonight since the Astros won and my Saints won last week.
Yeah, they did.
I'm the open book.
We've been winning a couple of weeks straight.
Yeah, we on the winning streak, so I'm pretty.
Brittany, you got any questions for him?
You got. Come on now.
I know you got questions. Oh, she got her. Let him go. Hold on. Matter of fact, you come sit over here now.
Oh,
gosh, y'all.
that's a card.
Let you take over right here. Get your questions in.
And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate this.
Hey, y'all.
y'all. Oh shoot. She got a cardboard. Oh shit.
Come on, y'all.
How many questions?
I have a bunch of questions. No,
that's
but
like a form
I don't like-
what they used to have in school.
I told you hit everything.
oh,
You want to
sounds
switch?
weird.
Huh?
Huh?
You don't hear everything with the mom.
Oh, well, yeah. But yeah, with your athleticism,
Oh.
I know you-
already. See what
I know
you're
you.
doing.
Yeah. With your athleticism, your stamina, I need to know.
Right?
Oh
Shit.
I'm just
Right to
gonna
the
dive
point.
right in.
So yeah. So
I'm just
how
gonna
long?
dive right in.
You talking about
so no, I'm talking about that. I'm talking about when you wanna, when you coming home and you need that
When you
good.
have a
How
slide.
long? How long does it last?
Well, I'm
How
letting ladies
long
go ahead
do
and
you
die
think-
with that.
How
Yeah.
long do you
don't
think
know.
it should last? I want.
Well, just how
to
long do you last in general?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this when it comes to being intimate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a team thing. If the vibe is right,
Yeah.
you could be begging me to get off you in an hour and a half. It just all depends on the person.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, and it all depends.
It depends.
And I'm gonna tell you, every time it's different with everybody. It's like girls always say, "Is all sex the same?" No, because sometimes as guys, we'll subject ourselves to have sex with a girl. We think she's fine, but we might not be sexually attracted to her.
Right.
You might just be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
but
sense.
the girl that you sexually attracted to, oh my God, it's like
Like magic.
yeah, it's like, so you gonna call in to work tomorrow or what?
What
You going in late or
what you doing?
now that's not with everybody.
yeah.
It's like and me and my boy used to always talk about this. As a single man, I'm never gonna give the girl that we just having casual sex. She's never gonna get everything the girlfriend's gonna get. You gotta save something.
Well, I mean,
You gotta save something.
that's definitely
You
true.
can't give the casual
This was a
sex.
wild night.
Yeah, and
Unless it's a wild
unless
night.
it's just one of them nights.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
This is a wild
unless
night.
you just want to look in the mirror and be like, I did that shit. I did that shit.
And she
You ain't gotta say nothing.
She gonna tell somebody you did that.
Yeah,
Right,
so
like shit.
yeah, so you gotta separate it. So when you get that significant other, it's like, okay, I wanna make up for all the years I didn't know you.
Right.
Yeah,
But no,
I want to make up for all the years. I didn't know you. I gotta make up tonight.
yeah, I'm feeling
That's
that.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So sometimes it could, I guess, if you're tired, it's 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
See, I don't.
If it's, sometimes you gotta get it in, get it, and then, go ahead on about your business. But,
Yeah, I've been told. I don't know what a quickie is. So,
Oh.
but at the
Okay.
same time, that's what some people. Look, I'm
That's a
gonna tell you.
compliment.
I've had situations. I've had situations where I didn't get aroused. It was like because I was trying to force myself to have sex with a woman.
Don't force yourself.
Yeah, but that's what we do as guys.
No, don't do
guys
that.
do.
We won't force ourselves.
But it's funny because we think that guys are selfish, but
Yeah.
sometimes they are very considerate.
Yes.
Let me tell you, because sometimes they're not in the mood
No,
to
we
do
don't
something.
be in the mood.
But they see that their woman is in the mood, so they're going to do it anyway.
It's like, all right, I'll try. And it's like, dang, I do not want to do this. So sometimes you have little hang-ups.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
It's that's how it be sometimes. It's like every time you don't want to. But it's just like, sometimes you just force yourself.
But honestly, in a relationship, I feel like it's sacrifice as well. When you're in a relationship, for the woman,
Yeah.
we don't want to have sex every
We
time you
don't.
want to have sex.
Yeah.
But
We force
if
ourselves.
you're a selfless person in your relationship, you're supposed to give that person what they want. You don't want to give head to that man every time, but guess what? You probably gonna do so because you know you
So
have
when
to.
you say give them what they want, you mean like everything, like threesome, like.
Well, not.
Well, wait, well, you just said everything.
Well,
You
she
said
said
everything.
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 So you got to clarify with us.
Everything within my boundaries.
Oh, that's not everything. Oh, okay.
Now, if we talk about threesome, then we can make that happen. But if we ain't talked about it, you just ask like, hey, can we have a threesome? I'm be looking at you like, nigga, for what?
I'm just saying.
Why
You said
you in the
everything.
bed?
You
Shit.
said everything. You said everything. I'm
But
just
then,
saying.
like,
You said
yeah, we
everything.
talked about that shit. Then it's like, okay, yeah, let's go find a bitch that we both like. Let's go find a bitch that we both like. That we make these rules. Shit can go down, and you have your threesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I mean, that's not me, but I gotta ask for all the fellas.
Mm.
Like I'm just a representative for all my fellas.
Well,
You know,
wait. Have you?
Have I ever what?
Had a threesome.
Yes.
I
Yes.
figured.
That's a snack.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for the ladies. You and for guys, you want somebody that's been around a block. You know, tell me this: how many people actually get hired for a job with no jobs on their resume? With
Yeah,
none,
right.
like none,
That's the reason why
like
when you
zero
walk in-
jobs.
Yeah, you walk into somebody's job, they say, "Well, you have to have experience to be here."
Yeah.
Where have you worked? And you can't be 30 years old just a whole bunch of school.
Mm-hmm.
Where have you worked? Now, if you 16, 17, you know you start at fast food places or wherever you start.
Retail,
That's
something like that.
retail. But at the same time, once you get to a certain level, especially, you know, you don't want to be the guy. Let's say you drive trucks or you out the country. You don't want to have that woman at home that's bored and now she's curious.
Mm-hmm.
Because nowadays, with social media, people are they have so much access.
So much.
They have so much
access.
access to you. I mean, you got games. It's weird. You got like the games you could play. You can message somebody through the game app.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's so
saying?
much.
Yeah.
It's so much cheating out here.
Yeah, it's
online.
like it's you could message somebody in the game app. So it's like, you know.
Yeah, you can definitely you can cheat many ways. You can cheat on Instagram, Snapchat. You can cheat on Twitter. You could cheat You
You
could
can cheat on LinkedIn.
You could cheat on LinkedIn.
It don't matter.
You feel
You cheat on
You feel
anywhere where you can message somebody and come back and say, "Well, I messaged them for this reason." It's like me and my little niece. We play games on the iPhone, and she would message me in the pool game. Come on, play. I'm like, damn, like. It would be so easy for a guy or a girl to be like, look, don't text me, just let's play pool.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make it look like you're just a random person and you could just text me.
You don't think they do that since you didn't thought about it? You're one.
I don't want to throw nobody's spot up. I don't want to throw nobody's spot up.
You're one of millions. You're one of millions of people.
This is strong allegations. I don't
Oh,
know.
strong allegations. Okay.
This is strong allegations. I don't know. I don't know.
So tell me this: when we walk in Alley Cat tonight, when we about to turn up, you know what I'm saying? We in there, we drinking, we having a good time. What makes you notice a woman in the room?
I think. Well, I know what makes me notice a woman is her confidence in herself. Mm-hmm. She's not looking for the exterior reassurance. She already got it. Yeah. It's like most women don't realize. Some guys prey on weak females because we can look y'all in your face and see y'all weak. Mm-hmm. We can look at you and be like, she's hurting. She just broke up with her dude. Yeah. She's looking for attention. Right. So you know what? What we're going to do is we're not going to give you everything that you need. We're just going to fill the voids. Mm-hmm. If I know you need attention, I'll give you attention, but I ain't going to buy you in the drink.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that's for me. No. I'm just saying when guys go out, sometimes you could look at a certain female and you could tell exactly what she needs. You could tell a female has been in a long-term relationship and she's out looking for attention.
Chris, you know how to read people like that?
Right.
You be reading people like that too?
That's how I know.
Yeah. Or you could tell some girls when they out, they got a dude and they content. They're not looking for nobody. Mm-hmm. And it's based on how they dress, posture, facial expression, all that stuff. It's like you don't realize guys are not as dumb as y'all think we are. Sometimes we just play dumb.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
We just play dumb.
That's how we play too. Okay.
Oh, you thirsty? You ain't ran nowhere. It's your third drink tonight. I've been watching. It's your third drink.
Sometimes.
So it's like when you go out, you see girls, you know, and not all the time about the way they dress, because some girls are fool you. I've seen some girls who get out and they coming out of their shell, so they put the what you call them, little pencil dresses or the tube dresses on, and I'd be like, she is so uncomfortable. Like, look at her feet. Like, her feet hurting. Like, you're not comfortable. You walk up to him like, why are you in here with that on? And it's like, good. Somebody that sees I'm hurting. Got her.
God damn.
You just gotta go for what she needs. You gotta go for what she needs.
Okay. So y'all read them.
You really reading me? You don't know what I need right now. Go sit down.
Oh, you sound like a good woman.
No. When I go out to have a good time. And
I got a question for you two ladies.
What's up?
Because I see this a lot.
Well, Sean, Keith said what's happening. Keith Swanier.
Tell my dog I say what's good. What's good? That's another artist from New Orleans. That got that heat. Keith. That's my dude Keith. But I got a question. Why do girls go out? Why do all y'all gotta go to the bathroom? It's like 6 of y'all. There's only 2 stalls, and it's like, why? It's like, why you come out if you don't want to be social? Like think about this. Like, I came out here. Me and my cousin Brandon came out here a while ago. We went to, I forgot the name of the club, but it was close to downtown. It was popping in there. Lights was nice, confetti, but every section, it's a club full of sections. Every
Must
section.
Have been engine room?
That's what we said. Yeah, that mode was digital.
Yeah, engine room.
Every section in there this particular night had either all females or all guys. And I'm like,
that's how it is.
It's no intermingling.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is.
It's like if I go out, I don't want to go out with 30 guys because my whole thing, I don't want to scare the females away.
It's just competition when it comes to certain clubs here.
And if you try to go talk to them in this section, they be like,
They be looking like
yeah, but it's like
yeah,
it's like damn, like why even come out?
yeah. I feel you on that. I really do.
But you want to stand on the couches. You want to buy your bottles. You want to do, and that's fine. You want to Snapchat, but it's like really and truly, it's like I guess some girls go out just to have fun with their girls, but it's like then you on Monday your first post is ain't no good men in the world.
Nah,
It's like yeah, they are.
That's because most girls go out to stunt. They go out to stunt. I mean, I love my women. Shout out to my women. Shout out
That's
to my
baby.
women.
That's my she.
She know you too then.
Who?
Shalita Carter.
That's
Oh, hey girl,
That's
yeah.
my niece.
Yeah, that's your niece.
Yeah, we share
Hey,
a birthday.
Shalita,
That's my
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, I know that. I know her.
Yeah.
We met when I went to Xavier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's my baby.
Small world. You see what I'm talking about?
It is a small world. But most girls, I know most girls go out to stunt, and most girls go out and they're bitter. I'm so serious. Like that's so.
How you go out and be bitter though?
Oh,
I am
shit.
I don't be understanding. Like I go
Girl.
out, like I stun. If I see a nigga looking, like I'ma speak to you. Like I'm not about to
Yes,
be like,
yes.
oh,
How you gonna speak if I see you? I'm looking at you. What you
Okay,
gonna do?
if you give me the eye, I'm gonna be like, what's up? Like, what's your name? What you do? Like, what's going on with you? Like, I'm trying to get to know you. Like, I'm not about to be like, oh, like, buy me a drink, da da da. Like, no, I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Progressive. I like that.
Yeah,
Progressive. I like that.
Yeah.
that's how it is. Like, I don't like it when females just be like, I'm gonna wait for him to come talk to me. Da, da. No, like, make your move. Like, be bold. Like, do it. Like, you may not see this nigga ever again in life. Like,
Yeah, this
Houston
might
so,
be your one shot.
Right, Houston's so fucking big.
Look,
like, you're not gonna probably see
This
him.
might be your trip to the altar. You better say something.
Exactly. So that's why you say something.
better say
and
something.
If it goes,
This might be
goes
your trip
great,
to the
then
altar.
Okay, then. But if it goes,
This might be your
left,
trip to the
then-
altar. You better
But
say
just
something.
like those, just like we get, the men get nudges to talk to us. We get nudges to talk to y'all. And but I know a lot of women wouldn't approach men that they like, just because I guess of tradition and things like that. But they know how to draw a man to them.
Oh, yeah.
They
It's
know
so
that
good.
they know how to draw that man,
so
so they
good.
can sit there and look at him.
That's the one thing
Or
I
they
like.
can
That's
sit
the one
there
thing I
and
love about y'all.
they can sit there and they can sit
Yeah,
there.
I love that.
Yeah. If you really
I
good
love
at
that.
what you do,
Yeah.
you really confident about what you like, how you are. Like you can just give a guy a look and he'll come approach you.
Yeah, like you can
Simple.
look.
I feel like this. I feel like when we out, wherever we at, club, church, library, Whole Food, the Walmart, wherever you at, I feel like when you see a girl, for a split second, you ask her, "Can I come talk to you?" And
Yes.
she say yes. But it's non-verbal, but it's a
It is.
split
It's a
second.
chemistry.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
look.
split
It's a
second.
eyebrow raise.
chemistry.
It's a
It's a
something.
But sometimes guys, we just ignore it. Cause she be like, "No, don't come." We be like, "I'm going anyway. I'm coming anyway. I'm coming at your neck." I know. I got dudes. They coming at your neck.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
You could
they
be
have
like,
some annoying
"Don't come
ones.
over here." He be like, "So what's happening?"
No, I'm good. I got a man by.
I mean, like the mediocre, like the little mediocre one in your group, in your crew of
Yes.
niggas, and he.
wait, time out.
I said it. Time out.
Wait.
I said it.
Why would you? What
I
is
said
you?
it,
You
Sean.
can tell. You can tell that.
I
Wait,
said it,
wait.
Sean.
All right.
I know you're gonna ask.
What
I
is
said
a
it.
mediocre guy?
I said
Like,
it. Okay, so if it's a group of men, like it says 5, 6 men,
Mhm.
see the one that
For
you
one thing,
don't.
if it's 5 or 6 of them, something wrong.
Oh.
Too many. That's too many.
Okay, well,
No.
2 or 3 of them. 2 or 3 of them.
Four,
Bill
three.
with Josh Wade.
That's
Three,
Vilma
four.
from BR. What's up, babe? What's up, Vilma?
Keep it all the way real.
Oh, she know always too.
Even if it's 3, 4 of y'all. I mean, it could be 6 of y'all. Y'all could be high school friends or something.
Yeah.
So it could be a group of y'all, but the one that the girl just don't want to talk to.
Like, don't
That's the
talk to
one
me.
that
Always
just
like
is the
so
boldest
confident.
motherfucker out
So
there.
confident.
Like,
Like,
it's
hey,
the
let me.
boldest one.
Shalita say the fat sloppy one.
Yeah, the fat
But
sloppy
wait,
one,
wait.
Shalita, the fat sloppy
But
one.
the fat sloppy one might treat you like a queen.
He may, but
But
he
it
just
depends on how the approach is. It just depends.
it depends on how to approach. But at the same time, if I like him and I feel like if we're meant to be, he could be fat. I'm attracted to any type of dude,
Right,
fat,
right.
whatever. If we have a chemistry, we have a chemistry.
Right.
So I know that we don't have a chemistry. I know me and this mediocre dude don't have a chemistry because when I looked at
We'll
him,
make it mediocre.
when I looked at him,
We'll make it
You can
mediocre.
just tell, like you can tell a nigga that like got something going for you. You can tell from the jump, like you can fucking tell. And you just be looking like, why are you talking to me? Like, don't like go. Like, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Like, just keep it moving.
So wait.
You can tell.
What about him being mediocre has to do with how he treats you?
it doesn't. I'm saying mediocre as far as he's not. I don't feel him.
All right. So chemistry is not.
I don't feel him. So the
All right, I got
chemistry's
you,
not
I
there.
got
So
you.
he's mediocre to me.
Right.
Damn.
It is. Hey, that's just being honest. That's how we just being honest. We don't want to
That's
waste your
hard.
time. We don't want to hurt your feelings. It's just like, look, I'm sorry. Like, I'm just not interested. Like, just.
And I'm a blunt person. Like I'm a blunt person, but I'm nice too.
That's
Yeah.
So
hard, man.
with a smile, I'll tell you, I'm not feeling you because I don't want to waste our time.
Right.
And they have some girls they waste time.
No, don't waste their time.
It's like okay, we could both move around and find somebody that we really want to talk to. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I'm sorry.
Damn, that's hard. That's
But
hard.
it's the truth, though. Like, would you rather us tell you the truth or lie? Okay,
A little bit
then.
of both.
I think I think you've been hearing some of those shit. I think they've been sugarcoated
Look,
for you a lot.
sometimes as a man, I want to hear, damn, boy, you about 6'2", huh? Yeah. I know I'm not.
No, that's a hardcore lie.
Look, I know I got Timberlands on tonight, so I'm right at 5'11".
You
So
making
if
it.
you gonna give me 6'2", I'm
You doing
good.
something.
I'm good.
Don't talk.
So I'm not gonna lie. I like the extra short girls to make me look extra tall. So
Hey,
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's
I'm
fine.
Amazon over here, 5'11".
You gotta get it in you can. So damn. But I get it, because I mean, you know.
You like that? You're like that with a woman too. I mean, but you may not be as blunt. You're not gonna talk to a woman that you don't want to talk to.
I'm gonna say this, and I want women to understand this, and I want guys to implement this. When you meet a woman, you never respect her more than she respects herself.
Mm-hmm.
If she respects herself on 8, you respect her at like 7.98.
That's game.
No, that's just life. That's just life. Because I'm gonna tell you, I mean, I've met girls before that I've realized I treat them too good. You give them too much respect, and what they do is they come back and they try to dog you. And
Vice versa.
what it is, oh, you're not used to a guy respecting you.
Mm-hmm.
You're used to me raising my voice, talking to you crazy, cursing you out, put my hands on you. And it's like, wait a minute.
Shouldn't have to do that.
I shouldn't have to do that. But if that's what that person, because everybody deem affection is different.
Mm-hmm.
If that person deem that being affectionate because that's all they know, and I'm not saying that's bad, but it might be bad for me. But it's just like, I'm not going to respect you more than you respect yourself. So how you carry yourself and how you treat yourself, I'm going to treat you accordingly.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? If I know before I meet you, you not going getting the big ass steak, why would I take you to the steakhouse?
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even
Because you're gonna waste my time.
Yeah.
This is not
Let's
something
stay in
that
our
you
lane.
do. Let's stay exactly where you at.
Right.
Now, if we decide to go do something different, that's fine. But it's like, you don't do that. You're just doing that because you're not picking up the tab. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, the one thing that us guys, we realize, and we watch y'all. We watch y'all when y'all having y'all girls' night out. We watch how y'all order all this food and these drinks, and when the check come, all y'all splitting. Girl, I ain't had this. No, she had that. It's like they splitting the check. But when the guys go out, y'all ain't. It's like y'all give us the whole check.
Nah, like this is my thing. Like when it comes to my girls, like look, I can get it. Like it's not a problem. Like I got the money, you got the next one. That's how.
Don't say that because everybody gonna be your friend.
No.
Everybody gonna
My
roll with
circle
you.
is like this small. Like I only fuck with like 2-3 other females. So it's really like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you got this one, I got this one.
My
like,
little
well,
circle up here. My little circle up here
But
too.
I'm just saying, guys, we watch it. We be like, damn, look how they really they got calculators breaking the
That's too much.
the bill down.
Like, no,
But
like,
they-
that's too much.
But
It's
they
like,
do
okay,
that
when I got
because
this one,
nobody wants to pay more. It's like when we see y'all out, we might see y'all with 1 or 2 drinks, and y'all happy hour till it's 2 for 1. y'all come out with us, y'all gotta get appetizer, a drink with that.
What women?
The entree.
Hey, y'all. Audience, we're just generalizing.
Well, no, not necessarily.
We're just generalizing.
Yeah, we just generalize. Yeah. This is a conversation guys have.
Okay.
This is not Sean's law. This is just a conversation that guys have.
Mm-hmm.
Like we see this. Guys, we talk about some stuff when y'all not around.
I know that's what
Trust me.
Wait, but I want to know what happened in those group text messages.
I know y'all got them.
What happened in those group text messages?
I'm gonna tell you. I got most of my friends are married or in serious relationships. I got some single, but for the most part, we encourage each other. We don't encourage each other to do no dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times. You know, as you get older, you realize as men you're accountable for a lot. So if my boy, if he hit me up and be like, you know, I feel like this, and this. Look, this is what it is. And sometimes when you're having an argument with your significant other, it's good to have good people to call because you don't realize you might have told your girl something, but she heard something different. Like we might tell y'all, you know what, babe? I really don't like, you know, when you cook that. Mm-hmm. You just heard she don't like my cooking. I didn't say that. I don't like that specific dish.
You know, we think deep into things.
but sometimes as a man, the reaction a woman give you got to go to your dude and be like, why she tripping? Well, dude, this is when you said this is what she heard. Or you go to your platonic female friend. And I will say this. Any man that's married in a relationship, you gotta have a female friend to tell you where you going wrong, what not to say, what to say.
Right.
You don't want somebody that's necessarily biased, but at the same time you want some and females too. You want to have that guy that's not gonna give you advice based on the potential of having sex with you.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you want to have that person to say, nah, he didn't mean that. You said that this is what he meant. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But yeah, guys, we don't really be like, yeah, let's go out and hang, let's go do it. Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that. We really be trying to come together and be like, look, you can leave that woman if you want to, but ain't nothing out here, boy. Don't you leave that woman.
Hey,
don't you leave that woman.
True.
You hear that a lot, too. Well, y'all, this is episode 25. We actually way over. We're an hour and 21 minutes in.
So do I have the longest episode ever? I got the history? We made history today?
No, you didn't make
we gotta keep going then. Nah, I'm kidding.
We're actually...
It was T and Vic. It was 2 hours.
It was 2 hours, yeah. We did
So we gotta go 2 hours and 1 minute.
It was crazy.
So where are we going tonight?
We're going to Alley Cat.
Where are y'all going tonight?
We're going to Alley Cat. So who is...
I'm trying to think about it because
So
I got
who in Houston?
I know I said
You gotta work.
Hey,
Friday.
wait a minute. Wait. Pause. Let me explain myself. I said I want to get into shenanigans. My job landing is off early tomorrow, so I was like, you know what? I gotta go in at 8. So I'm really thinking about it, but I gotta go home and change.
8 is early. Why you going to change?
You got to work at 8 o'clock? That means you can get in the bed at 1 o'clock and still get 7 hours
You
of
know
sleep.
what? She right.
You only need 5 hours.
That's all your hours.
Oh, you know
But
what?
I really don't want to drive over there, then like drive to my house and stuff. So
Catch your Uber.
Well, then I'm gonna have to drop my car off, then catch the Uber. Okay.
It sounds like a process.
Okay.
But it can get done.
I'm
I'm gonna get one of my people to
How
drop
many
me
people
off.
from
Don't
Houston
worry.
coming out with us tonight?
Well, if anybody in Houston and y'all coming, everybody know where Alley Cat tonight. Alley Cat's going down tonight. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, y'all want to come party with the Talk to Me podcast family and also party with Sean. We're going to be at Alley Cat. It's going to be lit. And come through.
Come to Alley Cat. I am definitely 100% not buying the ball, but come through. Come through. I'm not buying the ball.
So any shout outs you want to give before we close out?
I want to give a shout out to everybody in the city of New Orleans, everybody in Baton Rouge, everybody's been supporting me, everybody that has gave me any type of words of encouragement, everybody who inboxed me on Facebook and say I'm praying for you, everybody who liked every picture, everything. Like, y'all don't realize how much that helps me go when I don't feel like going. I know a lot of people think like the Facebook likes is bullshit, but it's actually not. It's actually not. Like, for me, I use it. It's fuel. I love that positive energy. And shout out to all the people who like don't want you to do anything good.
Yeah.
But shout out to all my family, all my nieces, my nephews. I tried to keep it clean. I didn't want to curse because you got to be an example. So,
Yeah.
but you know, you're still grown folks. So
Yeah,
you know.
we kept it. We kept it.
We kept
We kept it good.
I didn't even really
We kept
put
it
you on the
really good.
hot seat or nothing. So you know what? We're gonna have you come back later.
I think. You know, I told you I'd do the hot seat. I think you got kind of scared and insecure. I think I made you insecure.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I think-
Whoa. Pause. Everybody that knows that's been on this show, I will put somebody on a hot seat. Don't even try to play me, Sean, before I do it to you right now. Don't even do that. Don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. Let them know, Chris. Don't do that to me. Nobody insecure. Nobody's scared. You think I'm scared?
No.
Okay, then. All right.
We
I wasn't gonna do it to you.
I wouldn't do you that. I wouldn't do you that. I'm playing.
Okay, you funny.
You got
Real
shout outs?
funny. Shout out to Sean. He's been entertaining tonight.
Thank you.
Very entertaining. We'll have to have him back on. But shout out to all our sponsors. Belmont 49, hold it down all day. Houston, H-Town.
And you going to Olympics 2020, right?
Yeah. Well, I am starting the process. I will be in the process of pushing myself to try out for the 2020 Olympics for track cycling, not triathlon.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, we definitely rooting for you for that.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is episode 25. Monday, again, we at Alley Cat. We doing a live audience.
Yeah.
So I want y'all to tune in, 8:30. I'm gonna send everybody invitations. I wish you could be here for that too. Yeah,
When is that?
Monday the
This
6th.
Monday, the 6th.
You never know. Yeah.
It's gonna be a good look.
You
never know.
You
You
never know.
actually get to see tonight where we're gonna be doing it because I'm actually
All right, cool.
she's gonna show me where I'm gonna be shooting it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be live there. So y'all, everybody on Facebook, I need y'all to go on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. Want y'all to follow, leave a comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk to Me Podcast, and we trying to do big things, right?
Of course, all day,
All
every day, what you
right.
saying?
So we logging on out at 1 hour and 30 minutes. I appreciate that. So again.
Woo-hoo.
That's y'all. I want y'all to holler at y'all boy, and that's it for Talk to Me Podcast. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
They say you're insecure, huh?
Don't play with me. Don't play with me, Sean.
Yes,
Talk about something insecure. You funny. You real funny. You made me laugh.